And welcome in. This is a public affairs program shedding the light on the interest, issues, and concerns of the greater Pittsburgh area. And who doesn't love rubber ducks? An event that grows bigger every year. The Steel City Duck Derby is a fundraiser for the Partners for Quality family of agencies that supports more than 5,000 local individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities and behavioral health challenges. We have quite a few people. We have, I think, the whole entire organization.
Well, we brought the duck with us.
Let's introduce the duck. Say good morning, duck.
Good morning.
I think it actually speaks English.
Okay.
I fully expected the duck to go quack, quack,
well,
but okay. Should we try that again? Good morning, duck.
Quack, quack.
There you go. We have Maggie Rothenberger, CEO. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having us.
We have Tami, Rippy, Director of Special Events. Good morning.
Hello, Johnny.
And we have Greg Jenna here has a microphone. He's just here for the sex appeal, because that's why we rely on Greg.
He's our duck handler. Our number one duck handler.
I love you guys.
Well, I wanted to tell you, part of the thing, we've had a lot of questions about the duck. People think the duck is male. They don't realize that we have a female duck, which is very progressive in these days and times.
You are.
Yes,
you are an organization with a forward thinking. That's what it is.
Yes.
But wait a minute. It's not just one duck. It's thousands.
It is definitely thousands of ducks this year. 10,000.
10,000.
Wow.
And I think we started at what? 5? Yeah,
now, here's
so
the thing.
we've doubled. We've doubled
Saturday.
the duck.
It's this Saturday. So if you haven't participated in the Duck Derby, you got to do it, because it's an amazing event. It goes to a great cause. But for everything that we need to know that's happening next Saturday, let's go to Tami. You tell us everything. Then we'll because I really want to talk about the organization, because it's really worth talking about. But let's talk about the event coming up Saturday.
So the Steel City Duck Derby, in its third year, will be at Allegheny Commons Park West.
Okay, where is that? You know, Pittsburghers, we all know the North Shore, but we don't know exactly where that is.
Good question. North side, off of North Avenue and behind the National Aviary. So that big, beautiful park where Lake Elizabeth is, that's where it will be. We'll have the Family Duck Festival from 11 until 1. And
what is that?
Oh, well, that has a lot of duck games.
We're double ducking down.
We have a lot of community organizations there on site. And we have food trucks and a lot of just fun things that people can walk around and eat, drink, and
it's
be ducky.
It's pregame.
Pregame.
Yes.
And then 1 o'clock is the launch of 10,000 ducks into Lake Elizabeth.
Now, why would you do that? What's the goal?
Because it's ducking awesome. That's why.
I can't top that one.
It's ducking awesome. Yes.
If you buy the lucky duck or multiple ducks, you can win one of 5 prizes. So first prize is $2,000 and a $500 North Shore Tavern gift card.
Wow.
Who is our presenting sponsor, North Shore Tavern.
That would buy quite a few steaks on a stone.
Yes, it would.
And they are the best.
Duck on a stone.
We were there the other day, and it was fantastic. We had a big duck event. Yes.
Did you have duck on a stone?
I did not. I had shrimp on a stone. They didn't offer the duck on a stone, and we can't do that in front of our duck. We have to be sensitive to the duck.
Well, and then second place is $1,000 and a $250 North Shore gift card. Third place, $500 and a $100 North Shore Tavern gift card. Fourth place, $200 Caliente Pizza gift card. And fifth place, $100 Caliente Pizza gift card.
Now, where do you buy these ducks?
Oh, easy to buy ducks. SteelCityDuckDerby.org. And one duck is $5. You can buy a lucky duck for $5, a 6 quack for $25, a Quacker's dozen for $50, and your Quack Pack for $100. So we want to get 10,000 ducks, so get online and buy a duck.
Yeah, make sure you get online and buy a duck, because there may be ducks available the day of, but there's no guarantees.
We have run out of ducks both years. At the before we even started at Lake Elizabeth at 11 a.m.
And listen, if you don't buy a duck, I guarantee that duck would have won.
That's right. That's how we're looking at it. I bought my ducks.
It's like
I
every
have my
time
ducks in order.
Every time the Powerball is like, $1 billion, and I
have my Powerball tickets too.
And I was like,
I have my duck tickets first.
And I forgot to buy it. I was like, that would have been the number.
Yeah.
That would have been the number. So you don't want to have duck regret.
No. And all you need is one to win.
That's right.
That's right.
One to win.
So you start with 10,000, and then you funnels it in, and then
top 5 come through the little trap.
And then you call out the number, and if your number, you win $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000, and all the grand prizes.
Right, and you do not have to be there to win. Our winners are notified however it needed to be done, other than pigeon.
Why would you not participate in this?
Oh, you should. Don't get me wrong. I just want to make sure that if we have listeners out there beyond iHeart Radio and other radio stations, that they know that they can buy this duck online and win in Pittsburgh, even if they are somewhere else.
Somewhere on the globe.
On the globe. Absolutely.
Again, so buy the ducks online. What's the website?
SteelCityDuckDerby.org.
Very simple. SteelCityDuckDerby.org.
Yes, or you could go to our website, pfq.org.
Speaking of their PFQ,
correct.
Partners for Quality, let's talk about the organization. So tell us everything we need to know.
Well, our organization started in 1975, and during that time, it was a bunch of parents who got together and allowed or started a company to serve people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And then we helped people get out of the Polk institution. And in doing so, that's how we grew organically. And then along the way, we have some subsidiaries that came online with us. So we have Citizen Care, we have Milestone, we have Allegheny Children's Initiative. Obviously, we have our development, which is our PFQ Foundation, and Exceptional Adventures. So we do have 5 subsidiaries. We all work together collectively. And this money is actually, anything raised from this is going right back out to the people we support. None of it goes to my salary. None of it goes into our investments. None of that. It goes right back out to the people that we support.
In your core, though, the core of Partners for Quality is that you're kind of the backbone of some of these. That's
correct. That's right. We are an administrative management company together. So we do a lot of the HR, communications. Obviously, we have Tami and the Duck here that promotes for our agencies. We also have our fiscal department, compliance, IT, and all of that. So the idea behind this organization as we move forward is that we're taking on the brunt of the back office stuff so that our programs can actually focus on programs. And they've been able to do such an amazing job. So I know you wanted to hear about the programs, but I'm going to tell you a little bit. So Citizen Care, where the Duck happens to work, by the way, full time when she's not a part-time duck, they have this organization or this little committee called Voices for Change, which is what we refer to as self-advocates. So these are people who are supported within Citizen Care who have come together and to have a voice on the things that they want in their lives. And this committee has started with, I think, 5 or 7 people. It's well over 30 now. And they actually went to the Capitol to speak with legislators regarding the things that they want in their life and that they're not getting now.
Give us some examples of what they requested.
I'm going to give you an example with my friend Kim, and I say my friend Kim because we drink wine on the side together, who's supported at Citizen Care. So she ended up having some struggles getting to work because of her disability, and we didn't have the staff who were trained in her van in order to get her to work. So while we were able to do all that, so our direct support professionals, not only are they essential to the everyday life of somebody, but they're being asked to do all sorts of things. They're being asked to help in giant vans to get people to work, help make friends. You know how hard it is to make a friend? I mean, when you look at all of the social media and us having to go on, and think about the people that we support and trying to make those community connections. We had talked about, Jonny, something that you were interested in as well with Western Allegheny Library. They've been a huge proponent in pairing with us to make sure that people have access to community events and the things that are going on there. So really, it's us about making sure that the people we serve have an everyday life, which looks just like mine, just like yours. All the good, the bad, and the ugly.
But it also gives them the voice.
That's correct.
And access.
That's correct. Right.
And so, that's important.
Yeah. And I've gotten calls, I've been in this business for a very long time, and even I have gotten lessons. So I've gotten a phone call from somebody saying, listen, I really liked this staff person and they did a lot for me, and I don't like the fact that unfortunately they don't work with me anymore. However that looks. And I'm like, we always look at it from we have to manage our employees. And I think sometimes we even forget, well, wait a minute, there are employees, but they're also serving the people we support. And how much have we taken that into consideration? So yeah, we get calls on all sorts of stuff. We had people who recently got engaged, and they're getting married, they're moving in together. So we're really trying to make sure that we are allowing people to live their best life.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It is.
All right. So we said we mentioned citizen care. That's just
right. That's
one
right.
of them.
That's right.
Just one of the things.
That's just one.
All right.
Yes.
Name some other.
So Milestone has some really wonderful, not only intellectual and developmental disability programs, but they also have wonderful behavioral health programs. So I'm going to talk about the one that I seem to really enjoy is our peer support along with our chain of hope. So the Chain of Hope is it's like what they call a drop-in center. People who need help during the day can go there and get it. So if people are suffering from food insecurity or they need some clothes in order to go get jobs, all of that's right there. And that department or that initiative is then supported by people who are also having some difficulties. So they're there working as well. So it's a wonderful program that, very much community involvement. And that's in Wilkinsburg. So we're kind of all over the place with that.
Speaking of that, how large of an area do you cover?
We cover all of Allegheny County, a little bit into Westmoreland, and a little bit down in Washington, PA. So, yeah, we're pretty large in that regard.
All right, we talked about Citizen Care and Milestone. What else?
Allegheny Children's Initiative. So they are located in the South Side, and Greg's sitting here correcting me because I'm not a native Pittsburgher and I don't know all the neighborhoods. That's why I'm so glad you went, Tami, because if they asked me where the Allegheny Commons was exactly, I would have failed on that.
Just miserably. Look for the ducks.
Look for the ducks. They just point me in the right direction. No, so one of the things that Allegheny Children's Initiative does really well is their family-based support, and just so you know, if you're, a special therapist or whatever, please look online. We have some family-based positions open. But what these people do is they go in and they support the whole family through crisis. And they do crisis intervention and really get in with the family and not only helping the kids, but the parents and extended relatives. And I just love that program because the idea is that if you're able to support a family and a child, they're going to need less care when they're adults, which is what Milestone and Citizen Care really does.
That's a big deal in Pennsylvania. There's a waiting list for group homes and things like that.
Absolutely. So the better we are able to support the whole family early on, the better that family and the children are going to be as they grow older, and hopefully won't need our services.
All right, Citizen Care, Milestone, and then the Allegheny Children's Initiative.
Yes.
What else?
Oh wow. Okay, so I'm going to go to Exceptional Adventures. So
Which is amazing. I love this.
I know.
When you download the BetMGM Casino app, it's kind of like a quick getaway to the Vegas Strip with your girls. Hundreds of table games, exciting slots like the classic MGM Grand Millions, live dealers, daily promotions, and so much more. It's Vegas, baby, at your fingertips. Right now, get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 and a $25 casino bonus when you sign up with bonus code PACasino. That's bonus code PACasino. Enjoy casino action with the king of online casinos. Download the BetMGM Casino app today. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. BetMGM.com for T's and C's. 21 plus to wager. Pennsylvania only. New customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I know, and everybody's like, that's your favorite. And I'm like, well, let's be honest, it's a travel club. You can't get more excited than going away. So we have a wonderful new, amazing director who's been on just shy of a year. And so she started looking at, we've moved from travel to experiences. And I love the idea that she's kind of come out with is what experiences do you and I have that the people we support should have? And those experiences aren't just just about travel, right? So we go out for special dinners, or we may go into the city for a special cultural event. And that's what she's starting to do. So they've gone to, let's see, Mamma Mia, they went and saw Greece. They've gone to Kalahari Resort.
Oh, yeah, which is in Ohio.
Oh, yeah, they went there. I didn't realize that Kalahari was everywhere. So being from the other side of the state, I knew there was one in the Poconos. And now they're renting this, what's the name of the house that they're renting down in Washington, D.C. to go see the apple blossoms? But it's this beautiful old, amazing home. So yeah, so she's taken them all over. And just so you know, if you have a child with disabilities, it doesn't have to be, or, you don't have to be affiliated with any of our agencies. Just go on to pfq.org and go over to Exceptional Adventures. We are presently building the Exceptional Adventures website.
Do you still do the trips, though?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. We're just trying to make sure that we're able to meet everybody's needs regarding experiences. Yeah, we're getting into travel as well, without a doubt.
All right, so we covered a lot of ground.
We did. And then the foundation, let's be honest, we always want money. It always helps. I know my handler, Greg, over there, he's like, did she just say we want money? Yes, I do.
He's not just a sexy
No, he's not.
Sexy man.
And
he actually
right.
provides some direction.
Yeah, he does. Well, I need a lot of direction, as you guys probably have figured out by now. But we take donations 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We usually have 5 really large events. Our Duck Derby is our Steel City Duck Derby is one. I always get the Steel City part wrong, so everybody here is very happy. I met that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. And so pfq.org, partnersforquality.org, Facebook pages, all of that. We're happy. And like I said, all of this money goes to the people we support. So when you say people we support, what does that look like? Well, if somebody can't afford to go to Greece and they really want to, they can apply for a grant through our foundation, and they can go, hey, I don't have any money of my own, but can I have $100 so that I'm able to go with Exceptional Adventures? And we have now, in this year so far, we've awarded $78,000 in grants to the people we support in order for them to do the things that they want to do.
All right, when you talk about the people you support, how many people?
5,000. Anybody can apply for it.
Wow.
So for people in behavioral health, they might need a washer or a dryer or a bed that they're not able to afford. They might need some clothes so that they can go look for a job. For the people we support, for example, we have people who work but maybe don't make a whole lot of money, and they want to get their nails done every 2 weeks to make them feel better. So they can apply to the foundation and say, hey, listen, this is my want, not a need. This is my want. And we're able to grant them the money to do those things with.
We're talking to the Maggie and Tami and Greg from Partners for Quality. Of course, we're talking about the Steel City Duck Derby coming up. But look, the Citizens Care and Milestones, the Allegheny Children's Initiative, the Extraordinary Adventures, and the Foundation. It cost a lot of money, and I'm sure that you handle all the administrative stuff. But
yes.
you have a huge team working on this. So how big of an organization?
Right now, all told, it varies depending on positions, but we have around 850 employees.
All right. I'm going to ask you about jobs and volunteers in a second, but I don't want to get too far before talking about the Duck Derby, which is coming up this Saturday, the 20th. It's at the Allegheny Commons Park, North Side. If you're not familiar with that, everybody knows the North Side, North Shore, but they don't know exactly, Allegheny Commons Park isn't something we talk a lot about. So kind of give us an idea where that
event is? Yeah, so North Side, where the Allegheny Hospital is, go down the street, you'll see the National Aviary, and right behind there is a beautiful park in Lake Elizabeth. So,
are you going to have the duck out front?
Oh, yeah.
Duck, are you going to be out front? Yeah, quack, quack. Yep. Just listen for the quacks. Now get there early because, at 11 o'clock, you kind of have this family duck fest where you have food trucks and if there's any ducks left that you can purchase to, because you want to sell how many this year?
10,000, Johnny, 10,000. We're also going to have music from Jonny Hartwell.
And iHeart Radio. Yes.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And, Duck Fest with duck games, walk around community organizations. We have the food trucks, we have the music, we have everything that you want to do, as you said earlier, to kind of pregame. We sell T-shirts, we sell merchandise, little duck quackers and all kind of fun things. So it's a great family-oriented festival and day, but it's also anyone walking through the park and wants to stop and support us is wonderful.
A big shout out to North Shore Tavern, presenting sponsor. Do you have any other sponsors that you want to mention?
Oh, we have Gallagher Insurance and Grandpa's Candies are our grand quackers. We've got USI Insurance. We've got several Brother Andres. We've got several Quack Attack sponsors and also other sponsors. And we're always looking for sponsors. I know it's a little late right now, but if you're interested in joining us, come on down and see it, and then maybe future events and future duck races.
And if you want more information, you can go to the website, pfq.org. But if you want to buy the duck, and this is the important thing, if you go to steelcityduckderby.org and you buy one duck, that's $5, a 6-quack, I guess that would be a 6-pack, sort of. $25, 12 or more, a quacker's dozen, that's $50. 24, a quack pack is $100. And the fifth place is $100 Caliente pizza gift card. Fourth place, a $200 Caliente pizza gift card. Third prize is $500 plus a $100 North Shore Tavern gift card. Second prize, $1,000 and a $250 North Shore Tavern gift card. And the grand prize is $2,000 and a $500 North Shore Tavern gift card. And what is great, they're going to get 10,000 quackers, these little ducks. Got one here in front of me. I don't think.
Yes, they are rubber ducks. They are not real ducks.
Yeah, there was a lot of controversy a couple years ago. It's like, is it a real duck? No, these are
real.
Yeah, no, we did. It was quite humorous. We had a lot of laughs. So, but again, it's not an unreasonable question. Well, how are these ducks, and how are duck race? You would think so. So, but no, one of Tami's dreams is that we eventually close down all three rivers and have a big duck derby down there. So
that goes down,
100,000.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be great? Have like 50,000 come in Allegheny, down 50 down the Mon, and then they get to the point. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Do play-by-play.
Right. So if you want to see that, you've got to participate now so we can continue to get bigger.
This is the third year, right?
Yes,
correct.
It's only year number 3. And I've bought my quack pack the other day. We're so excited. And for those of you who really do want to come down, I'm not going to lie, it was beautiful the first year. It was rainy the second. I'll be honest, I bring my baseball chair. There's stuff there to do. You can sit and just people watch, face painting. You can participate in everything. Listen to some great music that you're playing as well, and enjoy just the day and being out in the middle of spring with any luck. So we're now on the countdown for weather. So we're looking now. We're trying to make sure that we're praying for some really good weather.
Well, and it goes to a great cause.
It does. It does. All of the money that is donated by anything that we make from the Duck Derby or the Steel City Duck Derby, corrected myself, guys, or any of our events actually goes into what we call our Difference Maker Grant Fund, and that money goes out to the people we support. And as I mentioned, since July 1st, we have awarded $78,000 in grants, which is the highest we've ever done. And we get 100,000 every year. So we want to spend the 100,000. So please make a donation so we have 100,000 next year to give out.
And one other quick thing about the event, our person supported will be right down there with us.
Yes.
Helping out at all and volunteering at the games. And you'll get to meet them and see how great they are.
Right. Well, part of the other thing is we're in the community. As you've mentioned, we have 850-ish employees on any given day. We live in a variety of counties. And we're all part of the community, and so are the people we support. So it's very important that we give back to the community as well. So we try and participate in many different community activities. I think we had somebody go into open mic night last week and doing some singing in Carnegie, if I'm not mistaken. But it's very important that we give back to our community, and that's something we're trying to educate not only our staff, but the people we support. So they do a lot of volunteering, and you will see them everywhere, which is much like all of us.
All right, we only have a couple minutes left, but I wanted to ask you about job opportunities and
Yes.
maybe if somebody wants to volunteer.
Yes. So either way, you can reach out through pfq.org. Our volunteers would probably be vetted a little bit differently, just so you know, through our HR department, and then they would get filtered out depending on what you want to volunteer and what agency. Exceptional Adventures would love volunteers, and you can reach out directly to our director there, Julie Turbovich. Sorry, it's a different name. So, but again, pfq.org, there's a way to contact us, but we are always hiring. We're looking for people who want to be employed and make different lives. That's what you want. What do I do for a living? I change lives. That's what my job is.
And if somebody is looking for job opportunities, go to the website.
Absolutely. pfq.org.
All right. So coming up next Saturday, the Steel City Duck Derby, presented by North Shore Tavern, benefiting Partners for Quality Foundation, Saturday, April 20th, Allegheny Commons Park. It starts at 11 o'clock. You got a couple hours of, you can check out the food trucks and all the games and buy yourself a duck whistle and all that kind of good stuff. Then 1 o'clock, that's when 10,000 ducks will be released into Lake Elizabeth. You can still buy the tickets where? At the website?
SteelCityDuckDerby.org or PFQ.org.
So if you adopt a duck and your duck ends up being one of the winners, you don't have to be there. But I highly encourage you to join this family-friendly event. But what are some of the prizes that people get?
Cash prizes, first place, $2,000, and then it goes down to five winners. So gift cards from Caliente at number 5. Fourth place, $200 Caliente. Third place, $500 cash and a $100 North Shore gift card. First place, $1,000 and $250 gift card. And like I said, $2,000 and $500 gift cards.
All right. It's such a great, and it's a fun event. And for whatever reason, Pittsburghers, we love rubber ducks.
Oh,
You really do.
We're insane over rubber ducks.
We had some people who have shown up dressed as ducks and, very much into it. And we've really enjoyed meeting everybody. So, but I also want to thank you, Jonny, for really coming to our event to be able to support our organization. Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you Saturday. Get your ducks at steelcityduckderby.org. Adopt your duck. But hopefully we'll see you on the North Shore coming up on Saturday. Maggie, thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Tami, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Duck, thank you. And Greg, thank you for being sexy.
Thank you.
Again, if you want to buy a duck, steelcityduckderby.org. If you want more information on Partners for Quality, go to the website, pfq.org. As always, if you have any comments, concerns, or an idea for a future program, please email us from this radio station's website. I'm Jonny Hartwell. Thank you so much for listening.